And I had the pleasure of hosting for this lady some months ago when she came and performed, and she did a wonderful job. And I got a feeling she's going to do a wonderful job again. I'm up here in the San Jose area. Well, she's up in Sacramento, so Northern California is getting a little bit of coverage tonight. And we got CJ Lassiter right there. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you. It's good to be back again.
Yes, it's great to see you again. Like I mentioned before the program started, I'd hosted for you once before, and I always remember that lovely background that you've got there with the trees and the starlight, and but I also remember
Thank
the
you.
music was wonderful. So I'm looking forward to what you got tonight.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yes, well, you know what? I'm going to let you just dive into it here.
All right.
That's what people have been waiting for. They don't want to hear me yak.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with an original called Fall for Me. And this is one that I wrote that is supposed to be kind of from God's perspective. So I hope that in this song you can feel God speaking to you as well. How many times must I beg you to trust me? How many times will you run away? Did you forget how it feels when you leave yourself alone in the cold? Oh, so fall for me. Drop your guard, I am here. You don't need your armor anymore. 'Cause I'll wrap my arms around you, erase the hard times that you've been through. Just let them melt away and feel my presence wash over you as you let go all you've held on to and fall into my love. Don't you get tired of getting defensive? Have you had enough feeling betrayed? Can't you see that you're really just hurting yourself? Oh, so fall for me. Drop your guard, I am here. You don't need your armor anymore. 'Cause I'll wrap my arms around you, erase the hard times that you've been through. Just let them melt away and feel my presence wash over you as you let go all you've held on to and fall into my love. I'll pull off your scales one by one, and I'll help you see what's real. Inside your soul, I'll make you whole. Inside your soul, I'll make you whole. So fall for me. Drop your guard, I am here. And I'll wrap my arms around you, erase the hard times that you've been through. Just let them melt away and feel my presence wash over you as you let go all you've held on to and fall into. 'Cause I'll wrap my arms around you, erase those hard times that you've been through. They'll melt away
Very nice. Beautiful tune. Now, that's one of your originals, I believe. Am I right?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I love what it's talking about. You know, this God is just really, really loves us. It's a simple message, but it's very profound. You know, sometimes I think there are some other belief systems, at least one I can think of, where the maker of the universe is like this harsh, arbitrary, punitive, kind of mean, scary guy. And you know, God can be firm and just, but he also shows incredible gracious love, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, totally. So, all right, what else you got for us tonight?
This next one is another one that I wrote. This is called Doubt. And this is kind of when I just felt like there were a lot of, other voices and lies and things that I felt pressing in on me and trying to just hold on to God's true voice in the midst of that. So this is Doubt. I keep losing things, but fortunately I have found them so far. But this time I don't feel so sure. You would think I'd trust you after all the roads we walked together. Now I'm lost and don't feel secure. Cause they're spinning webs and planting thoughts that I don't wanna think. They're mixing up cups that I don't wanna drink. You're the only one I wanna hear. You're the only voice that's coming in clear. You're the only one who's making any sense. That twisted lies how pull me in with all the suspense now. Oh, they stealthed in like burglars, and before I knew it, they were up behind me with a dagger of doubt. The blade pierced through my mind, and with an excellent precision, it sped through and kicked my confidence out. Before I'd even finished the last battle I fought, a whole new mob has appeared in its spot. You're the only one I wanna hear. You're the only voice that's coming in clear. You're the only one who's making any sense. That twisted lies are eating through all my defense now. Oh, but now you're here and you wash them all away. You're here and they're nothing in the light of day. Oh, yeah, you're here. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're the only one I wanna hear. You're the only voice that's coming in clear. You're the only one that's making any sense now. You're the only one I wanna judge if any fences. You're the only one I wanna hear. You're the only voice that's coming in clear. You're the only one that's making any sense now. You're the only one I wanna judge if any fences.
Mm, very cool. Now,
Thank you.
CJ, the last two tunes you did, both these original tunes, are they on your album both, or are any of those newer than the album?
Those are both on my album Dirt Heart.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Real briefly, I know about the album, but I bet a lot of other people don't. You want to share about that real quick?
Yes, this is an album that I came out with a few years ago. And yeah, really proud of it, really happy with it. Really cool experience, just, getting to write the songs that God was giving to me and then getting a chance to record them and put them all together on an album. Yeah, I'd love for you to check it out. It's on pretty much wherever you would look for it. iTunes, Amazon, YouTube,
Yeah, all
Spotify.
the usual places, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, let's see. One person on the Zoom chat said, "I love it, CJ." Presumably that last song, and
Thank
also
you.
Lisa on Facebook said that was fantastic, which I think she's right.
Thank you.
Very cool. So why don't you share another song with us here? And then after that, I'm going to ask you about this Twitch thing that's going on.
All right, sounds good. All right, so this next one is more of a worship song that I wrote called Change Our Hearts, and it's based on Psalm 15. So here it goes. Who may dwell with you? Only those who speak the truth. Who may live in your presence? Those who love even when it hurts. Keep an oath even when it hurts. Don't change their minds even when it hurts. So change our hearts, Lord, till we're blameless. Make us righteous through and through. We will trust you with all of our lives, Lord. Who may dwell in your tent? Those who stand up for the innocent. Who may live on your mountain? Those who cast no slur on another. Do no wrong to another. Those who love every other. So change our hearts, Lord, till we're blameless. Make us righteous through and through. We will trust you with all of our lives, Lord. Let us live our lives to you. Let us not be shaken in everything we say and do. Let us be like you. Oh, let us live our lives to you. Let us not be shaken in everything we say and do. Let us be like you. So change our hearts, Lord, till we're blameless. Make us righteous through and through. We will trust you with all of our lives, Lord. So change our hearts, Lord, till we're blameless. Make us righteous through and through. We will trust you with all of our lives, Lord.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So now, as I was looking through your bio here, I've noticed you've got all the different usual platforms where the music's at for the Die Hard album. By the way, did you ever press any CDs of that, or is it all digital?
I do have some CDs. They're only
Oh, very
available
good.
in person, but
Yes, I know the feeling. Yeah, I'm one of the old dogs that can't be taught new tricks, and we've got those too. But now, more recently, tell us about what's going on Twitch because it's a little different, isn't it?
yeah. So I have a Twitch music stream that I do twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. So it's a live streaming site. So kind of like this. But I'm just playing music twice a week, Monday and Wednesday nights, from about 8:30 to 10 Pacific. And yeah, it's just a time to hang out with people and play music and take requests and chat. Um, so it's
Very
been a
neat.
fun time. Mondays are more kind of like pop kind of stuff, and Wednesdays are more worship stuff. Um,
Right,
so
right.
yeah, It's fun.
Very cool. So we'll have to make sure that the links to that get into the Facebook chat so people can go and check that out. And tell me again, the evenings that you do that, they're Monday and Wednesday, you said?
Yes, Monday and Wednesday at 8:30.
Okay, very good. Alrighty. So this has been an awesome evening, by the way. I believe you got one more tune to share with us before we wrap up, right?
Yes.
Did you have one left or two left? I lost track.
Whichever. I have two, but it can be one either way.
Well, let me see. It's a quarter to nine. Hey, Red, we're doing okay, aren't we?
Oh, of course. Everybody on
Yeah,
Facebook's
good.
been loving your music, so go right
All
ahead.
right. You know what? You know what? Do them both. And so here's what happens. Normal like these Red Room Perform events. They always the time always slips. You just can't help it because people like me blathering between songs doesn't help either. But they always run a little bit long, and it's like it's okay because the music is so neat, and tonight's no exception. So do that.
All right, then it's two. All right, so this is another original. This is called I Jumped. And I was basically making a big decision. Well, I felt like God wanted me to do something. It was move. I felt like God wanted me to move, and so I made the decision and started putting everything into place to move, and then started kind of like wondering, like, oh wait, like this is a big thing. Like, do I actually want to be doing this? It's kind of just like trusting God in the middle of a big decision, basically. I was walking along, just enjoying the nice scenery. I didn't mind the drop right beside me, but all of a sudden I heard you telling me to jump. I jumped off that cliff right when you asked me to. I don't think that I even thought it through, but I would still say that it was the right thing to do. But it's still a little scary too. It's still a little scary. In the free fall, I'm not sure what I should do with this strangely sickening feeling that keeps on seeping through. Even though I'd still say that I did what I should do, still my stomach disagrees. I jumped off that cliff out when you asked me to. I don't think that I even thought it through, but I would still say that it was the right thing to do. But it's still a little scary too. Not scary as falling from you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
All righty, folks. We've been enjoying awesome music by CJ Lassiter. There's going to be one more tune to come here before we wrap it up for this evening. But a quick reminder, there's always the Red's Room after party, which is a different Zoom meeting address. Red will put that into the Facebook chat. So, you know, you folks, don't be strangers. Come and join the Zoom meeting after party. You can hang out and talk with some of us and fellowship together. But you know, before we do that, it turns out, CJ, you've got a fifth song on standby there, don't you?
I do.
You do. Well, by golly. Oh, by the way, Christina says they're really enjoying the set.
Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, totally. And let's. David. On Facebook, a guy named David says, "Praise God for CJ's music lover, sweet spirit." I think people are enjoying and being blessed.
Thank you. Yeah,
So,
it's been awesome to be here again.
oh yeah, totally. Why don't you tie a bow on this evening with us one last tune here?
All right. This one is an original, and the title track of my album. This is the song "Dirt Heart," and yeah, this is based on the story where in the Old Testament they were they were carrying the law incorrectly and dropped it, and someone got struck dead, and it can seem like a weird, sort of off-putting story. But I heard a cool sermon on it one time that like the mistake that they made was thinking that it was worse for like God's precious law to touch the dirt than it was for it to touch them. The person caught it. That's why they got struck, that they weren't supposed to touch it. And just that idea that like the dirt is just like God's beautiful creation, and so that's more clean than like our sinfulness. That's kind of the idea that stuck with me, and that inspired this song. This is "Dirt Heart." Dirt is cleaner than my heart. The rocks are purer than my fear and anger. Give me the beautiful creation over all my faults. And I'd rather roll around in the mud than be soaked in the filth that's inside me. And I'd rather run around in the rain and roll in the grass till all of me stays. Take away all the imperfections. Make me solely your pure creation, and I'll be better off with my neutered heart. My leaves have fallen to the ground. Oh, how I need a transplant. I tried to live my life without my roots in you. And I'd rather roll around in the mud than be soaked in the filth that's inside me. And I'd rather run around in the rain and roll in the grass till all of me stay. Make me a new heart out of the earth. Take away all the imperfections. Make me solely a pure creation, and I'll be better off with my neutered heart. I tried to take control. I thought that I knew better. I thought that I was cleaner than the dirt, that beautiful dirt. And I'd rather roll around in the mud than be soaked in the filth that's inside me. And I'd rather run around in the rain and roll in the grass till all of me stained. Make me a new heart out of the earth. Take away all the imperfections. Make me solely your pure creation, and I'll be better off with my new. Make me a new heart out of the emotions. Make me solely your pure creation, and I'll be better off with my neutered heart.
All righty. Very cool. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, CJ Lassiter, put some love in those comments, please. I know she can't hear you applauding from there, but you can express it otherwise. What a great way to wrap up the evening. Thank you so much for playing again.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me back.
And yes, and thank you for being on when I'm hosting and putting up with me. I love it. All righty. Good